pregnant wife started crying at dinner because of me. I'll never forget that night. It started off so normal. Sunday evening, a few friends came over. Laughter, music, drinks, the usual. I'd cooked 2 dishes, my famous mac and cheese, and a traditional meal from my wife's country. She's pregnant and she'd been craving that dish all week. I made it just for her. She even told me, smiling, "I'm not touching the mac and cheese. I just want that one thing." I said, "Got it, babe. It's all yours." But halfway through the night, she started feeling sick. She got dizzy, pale, said she needed to lie down for a bit. So she went to bed while the rest of us kept hanging out. She told me, "I'll eat later. Just save me some." And I swear, I meant to. But then my friends started sniffing around the kitchen. "Yo, what's that smell? Smells amazing." They all wanted to try the traditional dish. I hesitated for a second, but I didn't want to be rude. So I said, "Sure, go ahead. There's enough." Plates started filling up. People were moaning, "Bro, this is insane. You gotta make this again." I looked over. Only 1 serving left. And that's when another friend showed up late. He was like, "Man, you still got food left?" And like an idiot, I said, "Yeah, you want mac and cheese or the other dish?" He pointed right at the traditional food. That one, obviously. And without thinking, I handed him the last plate. 30 minutes later, I hear footsteps behind me. My wife. She looked tired but hungry. She smiled softly and said, "Okay, I think I can finally eat now." She grabbed a plate and froze. Her smile disappeared. She stared at the empty pot, then at me. "Wait, you didn't save me any?" Her voice was so small. I tried to sound casual. The guys wanted to try it. I didn't want to be rude. She just stood there, blinking like she couldn't believe it. Then her eyes filled with tears. "I told you I was craving it," she whispered. "You literally said you were making it for me." The room went silent. All my friends just froze. Then one of them actually laughed. "Dude, it's just food. She can have the mac and cheese." That laugh, it changed everything. She turned to look at him, her face red, tears streaming down. "I don't want mac and cheese," she said, her voice breaking. "I wanted the food my husband made for me." Then she just walked away. Everyone sat there awkwardly. One of my buddies tried to lighten the mood. "Bro, just make more tomorrow. She'll get over it." But I couldn't even answer because she was in the bedroom crying and I could hear it through the wall. I went to check on her. The light was off. She was lying there facing the wall, shoulders shaking. I said softly, "Hey, I'm sorry. I'll make it again tomorrow." Nothing. She didn't even turn around. Just said, "Don't bother." I felt sick. I've been so busy trying to look polite in front of my friends, I forgot the one person who actually mattered. And the worst part, they were still in the living room laughing, calling her dramatic. "Pregnancy hormones, bro," one said. "She's overreacting." I wanted to throw them out, but I didn't. I just sat there, staring at the kitchen counter, at the empty pot, at the crumbs left behind. Then she walked out, eyes red, hair messy. She looked right at them and said, "You all enjoyed it, right?" They went quiet. She smiled, but it wasn't a real smile. "Glad you liked it. I'll remember it next time I'm starving and crying in my own house." Then she turned to me and said one sentence I'll never forget. "You made everyone happy tonight, except the person you said you love." And she walked straight back to bed. The room went dead silent. Nobody said a word. Even the guy who laughed earlier just stared at his empty plate. That silence was heavier than any argument. He slowly got up, put his dish in the sink, and muttered, "Yeah, maybe we should head out." One by one, they left. And I just stood there, staring at the door she'd closed behind her. The smell of that food still hung in the air. But suddenly it didn't smell good anymore, because that was the night I realized I'd fed everyone, but I'd starved the one person who needed me most.